what's going on, guys? In this video I want to talk about this 2x6 ammo pouch, and this one here is made by Simply Rugged. Now I just was finishing up editing some videos, so I figured this was on my person and I took it right off. This is an off-the-cuff video, literally, and I'm holding the camera. I know it's gonna be shaky like the good old days when I first started YouTube, but before I forget, I wanted to do this video. So, like I said, I was just doing some stuff on the computer, editing, and I was like, you know what? Let's talk about this really cool 2x6 ammo pouch made by Simply Rugged. Now, this is a type of reloading system that is kind of a lost art, and not many people will be utilizing something like this. But because I showed this in a previous video, I did get a lot of people that were very interested in this 2x6 ammo pouch. They kept asking me who made it, where did I buy it from, etc, etc. So this is made by Simply Rugged. It's a 2x6 ammo pouch in their ox blood color, and I actually have been training and practicing utilizing this off of my belt, and it's been working out pretty well. However, if you're going to utilize a 2x6, just know that there's going to be a lot of fine motor skills needed. So under stress, this could be fumbled and not work out well for you. You could have rounds falling to the ground and you will have a bad day, for real. So some people probably should just stick to a speed loader such as the, I know, SL variant, if you can get one, or just HKS, but be aware, HKS speed loaders, that turning knob, you do not grasp it by the turning knob, always by the loader's body. HKS speed loaders are notorious for prematurely unleashing the rounds, or the knob is not that tight. So if you grab it by the knob, you're gonna turn the knob and the rounds will be falling to the ground and you're gonna be in a bit of trouble. Or just stick to speed strips. So speed strips and speed loaders are probably your best bet. This is a lost art, but you can practice, train and practice utilizing something like this and get it down pat like I have been doing, and it's not bad. I utilize this normally when I carry a J-frame. Even though it's 2x6, I'll have an extra round on me. Why not? I got 5 rounds in the J-frame and I carry the ammo in this pouch like this. Now granted, I do carry the SL variant, but sometimes the SL variant is too bulky in the pocket. Sometimes I will use the DeSantis, what is it called, Split 6. Sometimes I'll use that to hold my SL variant, and that works out just well. But sometimes I can't have anything that bulky on the belt either, so I utilize the pouch and it works out just fine. The one thing I do want to mention in this video before I show you what this looks like on my person is basically Simply Rugged also makes another pouch for speed strips. I do have one of those, however I do not utilize it because when I use that specific pouch to hold a speed strip, anytime I would unsnap, okay, and open this thing up like that, the speed strip would just fall right out, right to the ground. I was always, bending down, grabbing the speed strip. It happened almost every single time I was trying to utilize it. Now I can train with it somehow, but I think it's the design. The leather of this pouch is very, very stiff and rigid, so when you pop this flap open, it just had a natural tendency to just fly forward like that, and my speed strip would just fall right out to the ground. I could consciously make an effort by kind of holding it, opening like that, but I was losing a lot of time. I was thinking too much and it just wasn't working out for me. So for me personally, I can't recommend the pouch that is made for the speed strip just because of what was happening with me. Now with the 2x6, as you can see, the rounds just kind of fit in like that, and this works very well. The rounds are not going to fall out even if upside down and I shake it. They fit very well into this pouch. Very nicely molded, and when you close it up, you can even see how they use real rounds, and they molded right into the flap like that. Pretty cool. But if you're going to do a 2x6, definitely look at Simply Rugged. They make some quality holsters for revolvers, so definitely check out their website and just get one. All right, if you want a 2x6, just get it from them. Don't mess around, just get it from Simply Rugged. So let's check out what this thing looks like on my person. All right, here we go. All right, so let me show you how these ammo 2x6 pouch works, but first I want to show you this one here. this pouch here, what I was talking about that holds a speed strip, how it's kind of like, it doesn't work for me. So I'm gonna put this on and kind of show you what I'm talking about here. So as you can see, this one is for a speed strip. All right, how that is very rigid. It's made by Simply Rugged as well. It's just very rigid, and speed strip kind of just drops in just like that. All right, so this one I don't use because it just doesn't work for me. I'll show you what happens, but you just basically put it under the belt, okay, and it kind of locks in just like that, and there you go. There's your speed strip pouch right here. So while I was training dynamically, when I would basically open this pouch up, this is what would happen. Oops, I'm playing pick up sticks, the game. So my speed strip just falls right to the ground. So this kind of ejects it right out, almost like a dump pouch. So I'm gonna put the speed strip back in here. I mean, you could try to be more careful with it. All right, let's see here. So by unsnapping it, you could do it kind of slowly and kind of hold it like this and then take it out. Okay, your speed strip out. You could do it like that, but for me personally, when everything's fast and furious, you don't know what's going to be happening, and you're trying to get it out, it just falls right out like a dump pouch. So this one here, unfortunately, I do not utilize at all. I kind of just put this one away. But who knows? Maybe the next time I can try something different. All right, so this is the one we're here to talk about, the 2x6. All right, 2x6. 2 rounds. We got snap caps in here. All right, just want to make sure we got snap caps because I just heard about an ND situation or a couple months ago of somebody training with their revolver using live ammo, and unfortunately loaded their revolver up with live ammo and discharged their revolver inside of a house. So that could be a whole nother video to talk about. He gave me permission to talk about it. But this is the very excellent Simply Rugged 2x6 ammo pouch that I really love. And I'll show you how it works. Just basically goes on the belt like this. Alright. Slide it underneath. Comes up like that. And you just snap it shut. And there you go. I utilize this with my J-frame because I do carry the J-frame a lot right now. And that's a whole nother video, but I am carrying the J-frame full time almost. And I utilize this speed pouch instead of the SL variant because the SL variant I could put on a DeSantis Split 6 like up here, but it kind of juts out, you know, and it's a little bit bulky. Or I could put the SL variant into the pocket, which doesn't really work out in shorts pockets because, you know, the temperatures are going back up. So this 2x6, look how flat it lays right onto the body. It works pretty good. Look at that. So this is why I like this a lot. Underneath the t-shirt, it conceals incredibly well. Look how flat that it just lies right to the body. So check that out. Alright, so let's show you how I utilize this 2x6 ammo pouch to reload my revolver right here. Now, I don't really carry a Colt Python. I'm a Smith & Wesson fan, but I took this out for fun. So let's kind of do this. Alright, so we'll unholster the Python. Let's just pretend I'm out of ammo. I got to reload, open the cylinder, break it open, knock out those empty casings. So as it's like this, I'm going to this 2x6 pouch, right? Just like this. I'm going to unsnap it and release it. And now I can do 2 rounds by 2 rounds to load. Now, depending on if you have a Smith or a Colt, you're going to reload this in a specific fashion, meaning when you drop 2 rounds in, you're going to rotate the cylinder clockwise or counterclockwise. So for the Colt, let me see if I get this right. I'm going to grab 2 rounds out and drop them into the cylinder, okay, and turn the cylinder counterclockwise because the Colt goes clockwise. Grab another 2 rounds, drop them in, because if you turn it counterclockwise and you have to shut this thing up immediately and fire it, you got rounds going in the right direction. If it's a Smith & Wesson, pretend this is a Smith. When you drop in 2 rounds, you're going to move the cylinder clockwise. I get this wrong all the time. Clockwise. I just move it this direction. Clockwise, drop 2 rounds in. Clockwise. Then if you have to shut it up, the Smith & Wesson turns the opposite way. If you get what I'm trying to say here. I don't know. This always trips me up because I got a freaking Python right here. I don't carry a Colt. I only carry Smith & Wesson. So with the Colt, you got to go counterclockwise. Okay, when you're loading this way. I'm going this way because I have to shut it up. Basically, you have to shut it up. It's going clockwise. I know I'm making this more complicated than it needs to be. I'm fumbling my words because I'm not used to carrying a Python. Because I don't take this thing out to train and practice with in a self-defense situation. These are more for fun. So that's how the 2x6 works. I really like it a lot, and I think this one here works very well. Okay, so I'm going to put the snap caps back in here and just kind of show you that's what it looks like. Again, let's just pretend. Cut the rounds out, open it up, 2 rounds. And again, I got to move the cylinder clockwise, or not clockwise, counterclockwise. See, I'm getting it all mixed up. Because just in case I have to shut this up and get it back into the action immediately, I can. So there you go. Just wanted to kind of show you this. I think this is a phenomenal piece of kit right here if you want to reload the revolver in this fashion. Not many people are going to want to reload the revolver like this just because it is a more, I don't want to say archaic way, but there's a lot more dexterity needed because you're opening this pouch up and you're grabbing 2 rounds, and you're doing all this stuff. So you really have to train and practice if you're going to utilize one of these things. So guys, you can leave some comments below. Let me know what you think about all this, and as always, stay safe and check 360 often. Later.